Hey, what's up, YouTube? I wasn't gonna make this video because everybody's talking about this, so it's really kind of redundant. But I wanted to actually make this video because some videos have been surfacing that I think that we need to be, those who are woke and those who are not woke, you need to be tapped on the shoulder here, okay? This is all, we know it's political, okay? But this what stands out to me the most is I'm going to go ahead and play this short little video, the short little clip. I was going to play the full 4 minutes of it, but it's kind of like annoying as far as the fact that if you're not woke, you're going to fall for it, okay? If you're still asleep, you're going to fall for this BS that they're trying to push. I mean, it's so straight up and down to me. I mean, I was going to take the time to try to break down this whole video from the color of the hat to the number 42. But I'll probably make it, I don't know, I might take the time to make a whole full video on that because the number 42 is very important and very significant in this scripted reality that we are now have been living in since day one. But look at this picture of him and Kamala Harris. I mean, this is a perfect political op right now. And in my last video, I did explain the Black Panther and how it's on the reference to the Osiris Jesus scripted reality. That's something you probably have to, maybe if you're not familiar with the Jesus and Osiris reference, then you might have to research on your own. I'm not going to do this in this video. This video is about how they are trying to push this, and they are really trying to push it. And I want you to not fall for this because, like I said, they really are trying it. And especially in the Black and brown community with this other thing that's going on, they are trying to push this to the very end. They are trying to push and pull every string that they have available. Whether this person signed up for this blood sacrifice or they signed up, whatever contract they have, they are using every little bit of time that they have because they have none. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and let this little clip play. It's not the entirety. I'm going to try to remember to leave a link to it in the description so you can watch the entirety. It's only 4 minutes, but it's really blah, 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 blah when you're woke. Okay, but those who are not woke, they're going to fall for it. So please, people, this is not real. We know it's not real. They're out of time and they're trying to do whatever they can to save time.
I can't think of a better way to commemorate everything that he was about than to announce the partnership between Tolco and Figs. You know, Figs is one of the companies that's the designer and manufacturer of modern medical apparel. And Tolco is basically my friend Thomas Toll, who, through the company Legendary, produced 42. Tolco and Figs is donating $4.2 million for 42 in protective medical equipment in honor of Jackie Robinson Day. You know, for the last couple of weeks, we found that the statistics for COVID-19 have shown that the African-American community has been hit the hardest. The Latino community has been hit the hardest, and that's partially because we're the frontline workers. We're the ones still going to work. We're the ones still driving the buses, but in the hospitals and in the medical field, we're the EMTs. We're the ones who are, you know, going to battle every day. And in some of the hospitals that are servicing, you know, our people, there's just not there's not enough equipment. There's not enough, you know, masks. There's not enough gloves. There's not enough isolation gowns. And so what Tolco and Figs is doing is they're going to execute the distribution of those scrubs, of those masks, of those isolation gowns to those hospitals that have been impacted the most. And that's what we need. That's the leadership we need. So I applaud Thomas Toll. You know, he filled in the gap when we were doing 42. You know, there were people that didn't believe in it. And it's the same thing happening right now. You know, we there throughout this time to battle every day. In some of the hospitals that are servicing, you know, our people, there's just not there's not enough equipment. There's not enough, you know, masks. There's not enough gloves. There's not enough isolation gowns. And so what Tolko and Fix is doing is they're going to execute the distribution of those scrubs, of those masks, of those isolation gowns properly. So we need leadership like this in order to fill in the gap. So there are others of you out there who can work in similar ways until the states and the federal government get it together. But we can't wait. We can't allow people to die in that process and with them working it out. So Jackie Robinson, they're still alive. We're still in second base. We're still in third base. We're still in home. And so let's celebrate him today. And those hospitals and those medical organizations that are doing the work. We can't just say, you know, we appreciate them. Let's get them what they need in Chicago, in Michigan, you know, in the various places that they need it. So happy Jackie Robinson Day. Happy # Operation 42. That's what this is. Operation 42.